Hello, Trojan viewers. I'm your broadcaster host, Furkan Siddiqui. Today, it's going to be a great game. It is MSMS Girls versus Musselman South Middle School. It's going to be one hype game. Last boys game was very hype. Let's see how the girl games goes today on this Thursday night. I'm your broadcaster, Furkan Siddiqui. I'm your host, Furkan Siddiqui. We're about to get into gameplay for this hype girl game. We're into jump ball. We got number 4, Angel Keller, in for the jump ball. And have number 23, 33 for jump ball. 1 gets the ball. That is Trojan's ball. Antonia Jacob passes it in. Jacobs passes it to Holiski. Holiski to Keller. Keller to Jacobs. Jacobs passes it to Holiski. Holiski passes it to Jacobs. Good defensive by number 23, Burmeister. It is Trojan's ball. Jacobs passes it. Number 33 gets the steal. In for the drive, and it was no good. That is now Trojan's ball. Got Keller passing it in. Keller passes it to Jacobs. That is now Musselman's ball. Got 5 passing it in. 5 passes it to number 10. It is still Musselman's ball out on Antonia Jacobs' leg. Kowalton passing it in to Burmeister. Burmeister to number 1. 1 passes it to Burmeister. 2 to 3 defense with the Trojans. 23 in for the shot. No good. Still Musselman with the ball. Passing it to number 33. 33 in for the point. It is no good. Foul shot is going to be a 2 foul shot for the Musselman. Trammell in for her first shot. First point of the game. Final shot. Trammell goes. It is no good. Keller now has the ball. Keller passes it to Jacobs. It's a rough pass to Jacobs. It is Musselman's ball. Kowalton passes it in. Kowalton to Walker. Walker to Kowalton. Kowalton to Burmeister. Good defense by Olivia Campbell, but gets the steal. Kowalton passes it to number 10. 10 to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the 3. It is no good. 10 gets the rebound, passes it to 33. 33 in for the shot. It's no good. 10 with the rebound and makes the point. Musselman's crowd goes wild. Got Keller with the ball. Passing it to Holiski. Holiski to Jacobs. Jacobs passes it to Jacobs. Keller in. It is no good. We now got Angel Keller tying his shoes. Keller passes it to Haliski. And it was out on Musselman. Keller's position again. Keller passes it to Yates. Yates passes it to Haliski. Haliski in for the shot. No good. 33 with the ball. 33 passes it to Kowalton. Kowalton to Walker. Walker to Kowalton. Kowalton to 10. Great defense by the Trojans. Jacobs passes it to Keller. Keller to Haliski. And that is travel on Haliski. Musselman's ball. We got Kowalton passing it in. Kowalton passes it into Walker. Walker into Burmeister. Burmeister to Walker. Walker in for the shot. It is no good. Took with the rebound. And foul. 2 foul shots. It was a holding foul. Go in for the 2 foul shots. We got number 10, Pierce, in for her first foul shot. It is no good for the first. And for her final shot. Player's getting ready for the rebound. Shoots. It is no good. We got Trojans with the ball. Haliski passes it to Keller. Keller in for the shot. It is no good. Got Campbell with the rebound. Passes it to Haliski, but it was a failed pass. 33 passing it into Walker. Walker into Burmeister. Burmeister in for the layup. And that was a good layup. And one. We got Keller passing it in to Haliski. And that is double dribble on Haliski. Musselman's ball. We got Kowalton passing it in. We got 33 with the ball. 32 gets the steal. 32 passes it to number 10, Haliski. Haliski to Keller. Keller to Haliski. Haliski to Yates. Yates passes it to Haliski. Travel. That is Musselman's ball. We got Walker passing it into Burmeister. Burmeister with the shot. It is no good. That is Trojans ball. Substitution for number 22 and 3 for Walker and Pierce. Kowalton passing it in to 23. It is no good. 33 with the rebound, but fails to get the shot. We got Keller with the ball. Keller passes it to Haliski. Haliski in for the shot. No good. Trojans are in a rough startup, but I hope they can get up there. Up to the Musselman. Musselman leading with 5 points. Got Keller passing it in. Keller to Yates. Yates to Jacobs. And that is position of the Trojans ball. We have Keller passing it in. 23 gets the steal. Both Musselmen failed to get position of the ball. It is Trojans ball now. We have Keller passing it into Haliski. Haliski to Jacobs. Yates to Jacobs, and it was failed. We got Soto passing it into Burmeister. Burmeister for the layup. It is no good. Trojans ball. Keller passing it into Haliski. And double dribble on Haliski. Kowalton passing it in to 22 to 23, Burmeister. Burmeister fails it, 22 with the rebound. Fails, passes it to 5, and still no good. That was foul, and it was a pushing foul. It is Trojans ball, in for position. It's actually Musselman's ball. Kowalton passing it in. Kowalton passes it into 22, but foul. It was a holding foul. Kowalton passes it into Burmeister. Burmeister in for the shot is no good, and 33 gets it out of bounds. Brianna Wood substituting in for Olivia Campbell. And we got Walker now substituting for Burmeister. Keller passes it into Haliski. Haliski passes it to Yates. Yates in for the 3. It is no good. We got 22 passing it into Walker. Walker in for the layup. No good. 22 gets a held of the ball, passes it to 1 in for the shot, and it is good. A swish for the Musselman. Angel Keller's ball. Keller passing it in, but one gets the steal, but out of bounds. 55.3 seconds on the clock left. Jordan's ball. Keller passing it into Yates, out of bounds on Yates' legs. We got Kowalton in for the Musselman, passing it in to number Pierce. Pearson, it is no good. Jacobs with the ball, passes it to Haliski. Haliski gets it to Yates. That is Trojans ball. Got Keller passing it in. Keller to Jacobs. Jacobs to Keller. Keller in for the 3. Swish for the Trojans. The first 3 of the Trojans. We got Musselman with Walker. Walker passes it to 5. 5 misses out and foul. Pushing foul. Now Trojans ball. Burmeister substituting in for number 5. Keller passes it to Haliski. Haliski passes it to Yates. 2-3 defense with the Musselman right now. Yates passes it to Keller. 22 with the steal. Soto in for the jump shot. It is no good. You have Keller with the ball now. Shoots, but it was no good. That is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the first quarter. 3 points for Trojans, 7 points for Musselman, 3 fouls for guest side, and 5 fouls for the Trojans.
So like if Musselman takes a jump shot, you do the jump shot, and then
Like, say, you just only do the Trojans. You commentate on Trojans, I commentate on Musselman.
so every steal for Musselman you talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for every fashion, you do the Trojans fashion. And keep your ear like this. Like that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the Trojan viewers. We are your host, Furkan Siddiqui, and
Cam the next line.
we're now into gameplay. We have Pierce passing it into 1 and 23, 23 into 10. 10 makes the shot. First point of the second quarter. Got Hall passing it in to Keller.
Keller to Haliski and out of bounds. Musselman Appleman ball.
It is now Musselman's ball. We have Pierce passing it in to Walker. Walker passes it to Soda. Soda into Burmeister. Burmeister in for the shot. It is no good. It was an air ball. We have Haliski with the ball. And that is travel on Haliski. Haliski with the rough startup from the beginning of the game. Oh, she gets up there soon. You got Walker passing into 10. That is Musselman's ball now. We have 10 passing it in to Walker and out of bounds. It is now Trojans' ball.
Leighton Hall to pass it in. Hall to Keller. Keller to Haliski.
Foul. That was a blocking foul, ladies and gentlemen. Still now Trojans' position.
Keller passing it in to Hall. Hall passing it back to Keller. Keller to Haliski. Haliski and a turnover. Haliski has the ball. Haliski for the shot, and it is good.
Trojans go wild. And Musselman's ball. Pierce passes it into Walker. Walker passes it to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the 3. Trojans ball.
Hall. Trojans ball. Keller. Passing it to Haliski. And out of bounds. Musselman ball.
Got Pierce passing it in. Pierce goes in for Soda. Soda into Walker. Walker in for the 3. No good. We have Burmeister into Pierce. Pierce over the point, and that is good, and 1. 30-second timeout called on the Trojans. It's a very good game. Don't you agree, Cam?
Yes.
I like the environment here in the stadium.
Hall passing it in to Keller. Keller passing to Hall. Hall back to Keller. And carrying. It is now Musselman ball.
We got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passes it into Walker. Walker gets it, but fails steal by the Trojans. Musselman's ball. We got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passing it into Soda. Soda in to Burmeister. That was an holding foul on Trojans. Musselman's ball. We got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passing it into Burmeister. Burmeister for the shot. It is no good and foul. 2 foul shots. It was an holding foul. Musselman's foul shot. We got number 33 Trammell in for a first shot. Final shot. Players in for rebounds. Shoots it. No good. That is Trojans' position in for the ball.
Keller to pass in.
We got Keller with the Trojans.
5-second violation.
Musselman's ball. Got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passing it to Burmeister and fails the shot. Gets the rebound. Olivia Campbell substituted. And for Morgan Trammell. Musselman's ball. Got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passes it in to 33 Trammell. Fails it.
Keller with the ball. Keller to Hall. Hall to Campbell. And out of bounds, it is Trojans' ball. Keller to pass in. Keller to Haliski. And a steal.
travel on the Musselman. It is now Trojans ball.
Keller to pass in for the Trojans. And a steal.
22 with a steal. Soda passing into Burmeister. Burmeister fails the point. Walker with the rebound, catches to Soda. Soda into Trammell. Trammell in for the layup. And what a shot. And one successful layup.
Keller to Haliski. Haliski back to Keller and carrying. Musselman ball.
We got Antonia Jacobs and Kimura Yates substituting for Brianna Wood and Angel Keller. Musselman's ball. Got Pierce passing it in to Walker. Walker into Burmeister. Burmeister passes it, but
Hall.
Leighton Hall gets the steal. And it is in position for Trojans.
Hall to pass it in for the Trojans. Hall to Keller. Yates. Yates to Haliski. Haliski for two, and no good. And it is Musselman ball.
We got Pierce passing it in to Walker. Walker passes it in to 22 to 23. And great defense by the Trojans. Out of bounds. It is Musselman's position. Pierce passes it into Burmeister. Burmeister for the shot. It is no good.
Haliski with the steal. Haliski for two and no good. Musselman ball.
We got Walker passing it in to number 3. Number 3 in for the layup, but it was no good. Musselman's ball. We got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passes in, steal by Haliski, but got out of bounds. Once again, it is Musselman's possession. 22 got substituted for number 2. Got Pierce passing it into Walker. Walker does not make the shot. Burmeister with the rebound. Burmeister for the layup. And one successful layup.
Hall passing in to Haliski. Haliski to Hall. Hall to Yates. Yates for a jump shot, no good.
That is foul. 2 foul shots.
Campbell going to the line for 2.
The Musselman. For the Trojans, actually.
Campbell for her first shot. Campbell for her second shot.
Players in for their rebound.
The shot is no good. Musselman's ball.
That is Musselman's possession. Got Pierce passing it in. Walker now has the ball. Walker passes it, steal again. Walker passes it to Pierce and travel on the Musselman. That is now Trojans ball.
Hall to pass it in. Hall to Haliski and out of bounds. Trojans ball. Hall passing in for the Trojans to Haliski. Haliski for the shot, and it is no good. Musselman's ball.
What a close shot that was for Haliski. Pierce passing it into Walker. Jacobs
with the
gets
steal. Jacobs.
One gets the steal. No good. Out of bounds on Trojans. Musselman's possession. Pierce passing it in to Walker. Walker makes no shot. That is Trojans ball.
Hall to pass it in for the Trojans. Hall passing to Haliski. Haliski to Hall. Hall back to Haliski and out of bounds. Musselman ball.
Got Pierce passing it in. Walker has the ball. 43 seconds on the clock. Walker passes it into Burmeister. Burmeister into three, but foul. Push and foul on the Trojans. Musselman's ball. 10, passing it in to Walker. Walker into Burmeister.
It is now Trojans ball. Hall to pass it in for the Lady Trojans. Hall to Jacobs. Jacobs to Yates. And a travel. It is Musselman's ball.
Pierce passing it in to Walker. Walker passes it into Pierce. 20 seconds on the clock to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the three. It is no good. Walker with the rebound. Walker in for Pierce. Pierce in for the point and one successful shot.
Hall passing in to Yates. Yates and halftime. 20.
What a game that was. That was a very cool game that I saw. A lot of good gameplay. We are now going to be moving into halftime. Welcome, Trojan viewers. We're your third quarter and your fourth quarter hosts, Furkan Siddiqui, and
Cam the next line.
gonna move into gameplay. And for the third quarter, we got Killa Watson passing it in to 23. Burmeister in for Pierce. Pierce misses it, and that is Trojans ball.
Keller passing in for the Trojans. Keller to pass in. Keller to Haliski. And carrying. It is now Musselman ball.
Kowalton in for the passing. Kowalton to Walker. Walker to Kowalton back to back. Kowalton passes it. Pierce saves it. Passes it to Walker. Walker into Trammell. Out of bounds on the Musselman. Trojans ball.
Keller to pass in for the South Middle Trojans. Keller to Haliski. Haliski to Yates. And travel. It is now Musselman ball.
Got Kowalton in for the passing. Passes it to Walker. Walker passes it to Burmeister. Burmeister passes it to Trammell. Trammell into to number 10 and makes the rebound point.
Keller passing in. Haliski with the ball. Haliski and turnover.
Jump ball. It is Musselman's ball. Apparently somehow the ball went out of school.
Keller passing in for the Trojans. Keller to Haliski. Haliski to Keller. Keller for three, and it is no good.
We got Walker with the ball. Passes it into Burmeister with the lay and one. What a layup for the
Keller
Musselman.
passing into Haliski. Haliski to Yates. Yates with the layup, and it is no good.
10 gets the steal. Passes it to Burmeister. Burmeister in. Great defense by the Trojans. Musselman's ball. We got Kowalton passing it into Trammell. Walker now has the ball. Passes it down to Burmeister into Pierce. Pierce in for the point. It is no good. Jump ball. And it is Musselman's jump ball. Musselman's possession, passing it in to Pierce. Pierce into Burmeister. Burmeister in for the three. It is no good.
Wood to Haliski. Haliski to Yates. To Keller.
33 he now has the ball. Passes it to Walker. Out of bounds on Angel Keller. Kowalton passed it in. In to Trammell. Almost got the reverse layup, but no good. In for the shot for Kowalton. Still no good. It is Musselman's ball. I see great defense by Olivia Campbell. Leighton Hall substituting in for Kimora Yates. Colton passes it in to number 10. 10 into Walker. Walker into Burmeister. Burmeister into Trammell. Trammell in for the point is no good. Passes it to Colton. Colton in for the jump shot. Still no good. And that is Trojans ball.
Keller passing it in for the Trojans. Keller to Haliski. It zipped out of bounds. It is now Trojans ball.
Musselman is really taking a lead out here. 24, 6-24.
Keller passing it in for the Trojans. Keller and a steal.
What a steal by number 1 Walker in for that layup.
Hall passing it in to Haliski. Haliski to Jacobs and a turnover.
Great defense by Musselman. Gets in the steal, gets it to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the layup. It is no good.
Keller with the steal. Keller to Jacobs. Jacobs to Hall. Hall for the shot, and it is good.
Trojans crowds cheers for the Trojans. Colton passes it in to Walker. Walker passes it in to Burmeister. Pump fake. In for that shot. It is no good. The 3 gets to save. Passes it to Walker. Walker in for the 3. It is no good. We got Soto, and number 22, Desermau, substituting for the Musselman.
Hall passing it in to Keller. Loose ball and out of bounds. It is Trojans ball. Hall passing in. Hall to Jacobs. Jacobs to Campbell. Campbell, and no good.
23 with that steal. Passes it into Walker. We got Pierce substituting for number 33, Trammell. Musselman's ball. Pierce passes it into Walker. Walker into the shot. It is no good.
Jacobs with the steal. Jacobs to Keller. Keller to Hall, and she misses the catch, but saves the ball. Keller to Hall. Hall to Haliski. And a block and a turnover.
It is Walker with the ball. That is Musselman's ball. Pierce passes it in. Number 21 substituting for 1, Ito. Got Pierce with the ball. Passed it into Burmeister. Burmeister in for the point. And 1 successful point.
Hall passing it in. Hall to Keller. And Keller fouled.
It was a blocking foul. Trojans ball.
Keller passing the ball in for the Trojans. Five-second violation. It is Musselman ball.
We got Pierce passing it in. Pierce passes it in to Burmeister. Meister to 22. 22 does not make the shot. We got Soto with the ball.
Haliski with the steal, passing to Jacobs. Jacobs to Hall. Hall for the shot, and it is no good. Keller with the rebound. And it is Trojans ball. Keller passing it in. Keller to Haliski. Haliski back to Keller. Keller for three, and it is no good. Olivia Campbell with the save to Hall. Back to Haliski. Haliski to Keller. In a steal.
By number 23, Burmeister. Burmeister with the shot. It is no good.
Hall with the save.
Foul. It was a pushing foul. .9 seconds on the clock. Trojans ball.
Keller passing the ball in for the Trojans. Keller to Hall. Hall to Jacobs. Jacobs and out of bounds. Keller passing it in for the Trojans. Keller looking for Haliski. Haliski to Keller. Keller with the pump fake. Keller to Jacobs.
And that is fouled, called by ref.
Keller to pass it in for the Trojans. 28.1 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Keller passing it in. Keller to Hall, and Hall fouled on the play.
Pushing foul to assure you folks.
27 exactly on the clock. Keller to pass the ball in for the Trojans. Keller to Hall. Hall for the shot, no good.
Ito with the ball, passes it into Pierce. Pierce into Burmeister. Burmeister into three. No good. 22 with the rebound, still misses it. One with the rebound, and still misses it.
And a turnover and a steal for Keller. Keller faking out to Haliski. Haliski for two, and it is no good. It is the end of the third quarter. Musselman 28, Martinsburg South Middle School 8.
What a game was that, Cam?
It's pretty good. Musselman's getting a lot of shots and a lot of points out of it.
I mean, we have Musselman taking the lead right now in this JV game with the girls. I can't wait how the fourth quarter goes, right?
Yes.
Like how this game is going. It would be fun out with the crowd No cheering on both teams and cheerleaders to keep us entertained. We are now back into gameplay for the fourth quarter. Musselman's ball. We got Kowalton passing it in. Kowalton to Burmeister. Burmeister to Walker. Walker into Burmeister. Burmeister with the shot, and it is good.
Leighton
First
Hall
point of the fourth quarter.
Leighton Hall passing in to Keller. Keller to Haliski. Haliski no good. Haliski getting her own rebound, and it is no good.
23 with that rebound of the Trojans. Passes it down to Walker. Walker to Ruse. Ruse to Burmeister. Burmeister into Walker. Walker in for the shot. It is no good. Ruse with the save. Passes it to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the three. It is no good.
Jacobs with the defensive rebound. Jacobs gets the save. Jacobs to Hall. And out of bounds. A
Coach
30-second
Waddell
timeout.
happy for his team. It is a 30-second timeout. Five minutes and 1 second on the clock. No fouls on teams. And 8 for the Trojans, 30 for Musselman. We are now back into gameplay, folks. I'll give it to my host, Camden.
Keller passing the ball in. So Wood. Wood to Hall. Hall for the shot. No good. Jacobs with the rebound. And a foul. It is Musselman ball.
Holding foul.
2 shots for Jacobs. Jacobs for her first shot. It was no good. Jacobs for her second shot. And it is no good. Rebound by Musselman.
Ruse passes it to Walker. Walker to Ito. Ito saves it. Passes it to Kowalton. Kowalton to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the three. Swish by the Musselman.
Hall passing it in for the South Middle Trojans. Hall to Keller. Keller to Haliski. Haliski triple cover, so she gives it back to Keller. Keller to Jacobs. Wood with the rebound. And turnover.
We got number 23, Burmeister, in for the layup. So close by the Musselman. Walker gets the ball, passes it to Kowalton, misses the shot. That is out of bounds on Musselman. Trojans possession.
Hall. It's actually Musselman's ball.
We got Kowalton passing it in to Burmeister. Burmeister in for the three. No good.
Jacobs with the defensive rebound. Jacobs to Haliski. Haliski to Keller. Keller back to Haliski. Haliski for the 2-point shot. It is no good. Haliski with their own rebound and no good. Haliski to Keller. Keller for the shot and it is no good. And it is Trojans ball. Keller passing it in. Keller to Haliski, and a steal.
Burmeister in for that layup, and foul. Going for the 2 foul shots from the holding foul. '23 Burmeister first shot. Layers getting ready in for the rebounds. Shoots. It is no good.
Keller with the defensive rebound. Keller to Haliski. Haliski back to Keller. Keller to Wood. Wood up for the 2-point shot. It is no good. Jacobs, offensive rebound and a foul.
Going in for the 2 foul shots from the holding foul for Antonia Jacobs.
Jacobs to shoot for 2 shots. It's up and no good. Jacobs getting prepared for her second shot now. It's up, and it is no good. And it is Musselman ball.
You got Kowalton. Possession. Passing it in to Walker. Walker to Ito. And that is Musselman's ball.
Hall passing it in for the Trojans. Hall to Keller. Keller to Haliski. Haliski with the spin move and the shot. It is no good. Keller with the rebound. Keller out to Hall. Hall for 3, and it is no good. And a foul.
Pushing foul. It's Musselman's ball. We got Kowalton passing it in. Kowalton passes it into Walker.
And a foul on Leighton Hall.
Pushing foul. Musselman's ball. Got Kowalton passing it in. Walker has possession. Passes it in to Kowalton. And that is Trojans ball.
Amara in for Jacobs. And Morgan Trammell in for Leighton Hall.
We got Kowalton passing it in to 22. It was no good. Defensive rebound by Brianna Wood.
Brooke Haliski for the 2-point shot. It is up and it is good to make it 10-33.
Kowalton passing it in to number 1, Walker. Walker passes it into Desermau, gets it to Walker, and makes the successful point. Trojans ball.
And a 5-second violation. It is now 30-second timeout taken.
We are now back into gameplay, folks. 10 points for Trojans and 35 for Musselman. 2 fouls on Musselman, 3 fouls on Trojans. 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining on the clock, and it is Trojans' possession.
Keller passing it into Haliski. Haliski to Keller. Keller to Wood and a steal.
Passes it into Walker. Walker in for the layup.
It is now Trojan ball.
Over the backboard. Right again, it is Trojans ball.
Keller passing to Haliski. Haliski back to Keller. Keller back to Haliski. Haliski out to Amara. Amara out to Keller. Keller to Haliski. Haliski to Wood for the shot, no good. Keller with the offensive rebound to Morgan Trammell.
We got Ito passing it into Walker. Great defense by the Trojans by Brooke Haliski. Musselman's ball though. We got number 5, passing it into Ruse. Ruse into Desmauer. Desmauer into Walker. Walker passes it to Ito. Ito to number 5. 5 into 22, but still gets not the shot.
Keller.
Defensive rebound.
Wood out to Haliski. Haliski saved the ball. Haliski out to Keller. Keller for the three-point shot, and it is no good. 58.6 seconds left on the clock. It is now Musselman's ball.
Musselman's ball. Kowalton passed it in to Walker. Walker in to Ruse, and that is travel on Musselman. Trojans ball.
Keller passing into Haliski. Haliski to Amara. Amara out to Keller. And a defensive steal by Keller. Keller out to Haliski. Haliski back to Keller. Keller to Amara. Amara for the two-point shot, and it is no good. Rebounded by Musselman.
Passes it down to Walker, but Morgan gets 3. He gets the steal. Walker now gets the steal. And foul.
20.1 seconds left on the clock, fourth quarter. 35-10, Musselman.
Musselman's ball. Kowalton passed it into Walker. Walker into Ito. Ito to Walker. Walker to Desmauer. Desmauer to Ito. Ito in for the jump shot. Swish and one by the Musselman.
Keller to Haliski to Amara. And that will do it for South Middle and Musselman. 37 Musselman, 10 for the Trojans. And that will do it for Lady Trojans JV and Musselman Appleman JV.
What a great game was that, Cam.
It was a great game.
I like the coach tactics, how they used it for defense. I saw 2-3 defense, all those type. I like the offensive and the passing skills.
I like the offenses on both sides, not only just the offense, just in the defense. A lot of scoring and a lot of use of the teamwork on both sides.
Yeah. Still, what a great game that was. We're your hosts, Furkan Siddiqui
and Camden Exline.
We're going to be seeing you into the Lady Trojans varsity game. Trojans versus Musselman. Welcome, Trojan viewers. I'm your host, Furkan Siddiqui, and my other host.
Cam the next line.
We are now into the varsity Trojans versus the Musselman for the girls team. We're gonna get ready for gameplay, Trojan viewers. For jump ball, we have CC King, and we have number 31, Hadres, in for the jump ball. CC gets the ball, Lena saves it, out of bounds on number 22, Bacord.
Emu Ba to pass in for the South Middle Trojans. Ba to Bishop. Bishop to Ba. Off the head of number 13 and a steal.
We got B-Cord with the ball. Jump ball. And that is Musselman's possession. We got Beckard passing it in. Passes it in to number 44. It does not make the shot.
CC King with the rebound.
Jump ball. And that is Trojans ball.
Emu Ba passing in for the Trojans. Ba to Bishop. Bishop back to Ba. Loose ball. CC King with it.
Olivia Campbell substituting for CC King.
Elena Bishop to pass in for the South Middle Trojans. Bishop to Watson. Watson back to Bishop. Bishop to Watson. Watson back to Bishop. Bishop for three, and it is no good. And a steal.
We got number 11, Mariah, with the ball. Mariah to 22, backboard, and does not make the three shot. Rebound, and still no good. That is Trojans. Ball
Baugh
now.
passing it in for the South Middle Trojans. Baugh to Bishop. Bishop back to Baugh. Baugh to Watson. And a pushing foul. Watson passing in for the Trojans. Watson to Baugh. Baugh to Campbell, and a steal.
We got Hall with the steal. Passes it down to 22. Scott gets that and does not make it. Bishop and number 22 had a hard fall down on that ground. 30-second timeout on for Musselman.
It was a huge hit between Bishop and number 22.
Yeah,
We're glad everybody's okay.
yeah.
Back into regulation, it is South Middle ball. Baugh passing it in. Baugh to Bishop. Bishop back to Baugh. Baugh to Watson, and a jump ball. And it is Trojans ball. Baugh to pass in for the... It is Appleman ball.
We got number 22 backward, passing it in. Beckard passes it into Hall. Hall in for the three. It is no good. And that is Trojans ball. Still no points for both teams. Beckard passed it in to Scott.
And a strip, and it's to Baugh. Baugh to Watson. Watson to Campbell. Campbell to Baugh. Baugh to Bishop. Bishop back to Baugh. Baugh for three, and no good. And a
We
defensive
got
rebound.
Mariah with that steal. Passes it down to Beckard. And foul. Pushing foul. We got number 22, Beckard, in for a foul shot. First shot. And that is the first point of the game of the first quarter, Varsity women. Players getting ready for rebound. Shoots it. Swish! And one made by the Musselman Appleman.
Emu Baugh passing it in to Bishop. Bishop back to Baugh.
And that is double dribble on the Trojans. Appleman's ball. Beckard passing it in to Hall. Hall gets it to Mariah. Mariah in for the three. Air ball, it is no good.
To Baugh. Baugh to Watson. Watson to Bishop. Bishop for three. and it is no good.
We got Mariah with the ball. Passes it down to 22, Beckard. Mariah with that, and foul.
Who's number 3? For the Trojans.
Going in for the 2 foul shots for number 11, Mariah. First shot. It is good.
Smelko in for Bishop.
Final shot. Swish and one. Another good shot for the Appleman Musselman.
Emu Ba to pass it in. Ba to Smelko. Smelko to Ba and a defensive steal. Smelko gets it back to Watson. Watson with the crossover. Watson to Ba. Ba to Smelko. Smelko back to Ba. Ba to Campbell. Campbell to Smelko. Smelko to Watson. Watson back to Smelko. Smelko for 2 and no good, and a defensive rebound.
We got number 22, Beckard with the ball. And it was a failed layup for Appleman Musselman, number 22, Beckard. Beckard going in for the foul shot. She got badly injured in that foul shot. See how she does in these foul shots. First shot. Last shot. Players going in for the rebound. Shoots. Swish and one once again for the Applemen foul shots.
Emu Ba passing in for the Trojans. Ba to Smelko. Smelko to Evans. And a turnover.
Scott got the ball, passes it down to Beckard. Beckard to Scott. Beckard passes it to Hall. Hall passes it, but got it out of bounds for the long pass.
Emu Ba to pass the ball in. Once the ball comes back to the court. Emu Ba passing in. Ba to Smelko. Smelko to Watson. Watson to Campbell. Campbell to King. And out of bounds by
Great
number 22
defense.
on the Appleman.
Great defense by the Applemen, right?
Yep. Watson passing in for the Trojans. Watson to Ba. Ba to Watson and out of bounds. It is Musselman's ball.
Appleman's ball. Beckard passes it in to Hall. Hall passes it to Scott. Scott in for the layup. And that is one of a point.
Ba passing it in to Smelko. And a steal.
Mariah passes it to 22. Another successful point for
Ba.
the Appleman Musselman.
Ba passing to Smelko. Smelko to Watson. Watson to Campbell and out of bounds. It is Musselman's ball.
I got Beckard passing it in. Passing it into Hall. Hall passes it to Mariah. Mariah for the layup. No good. Scott with the rebound. Does not get the point. Musselman's ball. It was a pushing foul. Beckard passes it into Hall. Hall in for the 3. It is no good. Scott with the rebound. Hadres with the rebound. And gets
Ba
the shot.
passing it in for the Trojans. Ba out to Smelko. Smelko to Watson. Watson to Ba. Ba taking it in for the layup. And
Foul.
a shooting foul.
Two foul shots for Emu Ba.
Ba at the line for 2. Ba's first shot is up, and it is no good. Emu Ba for her last shot for her free throws. Number 5 in for number 44 on Musselman. Emu's second shot is up, and it is no good. Recovered
We got
by
Becker with the ball. Passes it down to Hall. Hall passes it to Mario. Mario to Hadres. And does not make it. And out of bounds on the Trojans. It is Appleman's ball. Becker passes it into Mario. Misses the 3. Hadres with the rebound. But gets
Smelko with the rebound. Watson with the save for turning the ball over. Watson out to Ba. Ba going in. Ba saves it out to Smelko. And out of bounds. It is Trojans' ball. Ba passing it in for the Trojans. Ba out to Watson. Watson to CC King. And 2 people down tumbling. And a travel. It is Trojans' ball.
another fall on the ground.
Yeah. Lucky again there wasn't an injury. It was number 22, CC King, and number 11 for the Musselman Appleman. Ba into passing it to Watson. Watson for 3. It is up and it is no good. CC King with the save. And it is Musselman's ball.
Appleman got Beckard passing it into Hall. Hall passes it to Mariah, pump fake. In for the layup, it is no good. Beckard with the ball. Gets it for 5. 5 does not make the shot. And foul.
50.3 seconds on the clock. 12 for the Appleman, 0 for the Trojans. Ibu Ba passing it in for the Trojans. 50.3 seconds. Ba out to Smelko. Smelko cut back to Ba. And a steal for number 22.
What a steal by Beckard. Beckard in for the layup. And the Musselman's crowd goes wild for that layup.
Ba out to Smelko. Smelko to number 5, that's Watson. Watson, jump ball. Trojans ball.
Musselman's ball.
The mistake was made,
By the refs.
and it's going to the Trojans. Ba passing it in to Watson, and a steal.
Mariah passes it to Beckard. And foul on
foul.
Beckard. We have Beckard going in for the 2 foul shots. 18.7 seconds left on the clock. 0 for the Trojans, 14 for the Applemen Musselman. First shot. Going in for second shot. Shoots. It is no good.
Smelko with the rebound. Campbell with the ball. Campbell out to Smelko. Smelko out to Watson. Watson with the bounce pass to CC, but no good.
We have number 22 back with the ball. Lays it.
And this will end the first quarter.
What a hard fall have both teams had.
Yeah. We are very grateful there were no injuries with the 2 tumbles.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is time for the first quarter. We're going to move into the second quarter. 0 for the Trojans and 17 for the Applemen Musselman. Trojans are having a rough startup right now. They're not in the lead. They're only with 0 points. I hope with these three other quarters, they can get back up there, up to the Applemen Musselman.
And prove Musselman wrong. Trojans come back for the win. Or will it remain Musselman, Applemen on top? All began with foul shots, then went into the layups for points, point-wise for the Musselman Applemen.
We are now back into gameplay, folks. Got new people now onto the court. Kellogg passing it in to number 4, McDonald. McDonald to 23, to 5. 5 in for the shot. It is no good. Kellogg with the rebound, passes it to 4. 5 now has the ball.
Smelko.
4, he gets the save. 4 has crazy handlings. Reverse layup, it is no good.
Rebound by CC King. Emu Ba with the rebound. Ba to Smelko. Smelko back to Ba.
2-to-3 defense
Ba
right now
to
for
Bishop.
Scott now has the ball with the steal. Scott's in for the layup. And the first point of the second quarter. Trojans ball.
Bishop to Ba. Been a slow start for the Trojans so far. Putting up no points. Ba to Smelko. Smelko back to Bishop. Bishop to Ba.
Still keeping a 2-to-3 defense with the Musselman.
Bishop to Smelko. Smelko back to Smelko to Ba. Ba to Bishop for the first points for the Trojans. Number 14, Elena Bishop with the 2-point shot.
We got 4 passing it into 10. You got McDonald. Pass it in Scott. Scott to Kellogg. Kellogg passes it to number 5. 5 to McDonald's. Almost close 3. Scott with the rebound, but does not get it.
Smelko with the defensive rebound and a foul on Musselman, number 4.
It was a blocking foul. Trojans ball. Got ball passing it in.
Ba passing in for the Trojans to Bishop. Ba to Bishop. Bishop to Ba. Ba looking for Smelko. She's got her. Smelko to Ba. Ba to Bishop. Bishop for 2 and no good. Ba with the rebound. Ba for 2, no good.
We have 5 passing it into McDonald. McDonald with Kellogg. Kellogg to 5. Great defense by CC King.
Ba with the ball. Keeping the ball out of bounds. Tight defense for number 4 from the Musselman. 14 for 3, and it is good.
Second point for the Trojans.
Bishop.
It might be a comeback.
Bishop with 5 points in the second quarter.
4 passes it to 10. 4 passes it to Scott. Scott to 5. It is no good. Keller with the rebound.
Bishop with the rebound. Bishop. Ba. And a pushing foul on Caroline Smelko.
On both teams, there's 1 fouls right now. We got Kellogg passing it in to McDonald. McDonald to 23, 23 to 5. 5 to Scott, and foul.
2 shots for the Applemen on the shooting foul.
First shot.
One shot for Scott.
Scott going in. It is no good. Trojans ball.
Ba passing it in to number 14, Bishop. Bishop with 5 points this game. Bishop back to Ba. Ba to Bishop. Bishop back to Ba. And a tip. CC King with it.
Scott gets that ball.
Ba with the defensive steal. Ba to Bishop on the bounce pass. Bishop with 7 points. It is 7-19.
Bishop is doing really well right now in this game.
Yes, she
Getting
is.
a comeback for the Trojans. We got 4 passes it into Scott. Scott in for 23, 23 in for the 3. Air ball, it is no good. Scott gets the save, passes it down to number 4, McDonald. McDonald going into Kellogg. Bounce pass, and it was foul.
It was a foul on number 14, Elena Bishop.
Pushing foul. We got Kellogg passing it in. We got Loyal Watson substituting for Emu Ba. And we got 22,
And news
21, 31, and 13 substituting for other players on the Appleman Musselman. We have Beckard passing it in to 4, back to back. Beckard in for the 3, swish and 1, made by Beckard.
Loyal Watson to pass it in for the South Middle Trojans. Watson the Bishop. Bishop back to Watson.
2-3 defense formation.
Watson to Smelko. Smelko with the fake, back out to Watson. But Watson to Bishop. Bishop to Ba. Jeez. And 9 points.
Successful layup by CC King, first point of her. We got 4 passing it in to 13. 13 in for the 3, air ball, it is no good.
Bishop passing in. Actually, Watson. Bishop 7 points. Bishop to Smelko. Smelko to Evans, but it is no good.
Foul.
Second foul on Caroline Smelko for the night.
Got Beckard passing it in to McDonald. Goes in for the 3. It was so close, but it was no good.
Watson with the rebound. Watson to Bishop. Bishop back to Watson. Watson to Smelko. Smelko loses the ball.
It slipped
And
right
it is-
out of her hand, kicking it from her leg. Appleman's ball.
59.2 seconds left in the second quarter.
9 for the
22
Trojans and 22 for the.
Musselman Appleman.
We got Becker passing it in to McDonald's. McDonald's passing it in to Becker. Becker to Hodres. Hodres to Becker. Becker in for the 3. It is no good.
CC tipped the ball.
That is Musselman's ball, out of bounds on Trojans. Becker passing it in to 4. It is no good. Becker with a save. Shoots it. And it is good for the second quarter.
Bishop to Watson.
2-3 defense formation with the Musselman.
Watson to Bishop. Bishop back to Watson. Watson out to Haliski. Haliski fakes to Watson. To Bishop. Bishop for 2, and it is blocked.
That is
There is a
foul for the
shooting
2
foul.
foul shots.
Bishop at the line for 2 shots. Bishop getting ready for her first of 2 shots. Bishop for 1, and it is good. .1 seconds left. Bishop 1 for 1 on free shooting. Her second one is good. 2 for 2 on the night on the foul shots.
We have
9
Padres
points.
passing it into Hall. Hall goes in, but it was a fair shot.
CC King with the rebound to Bishop.
Foul.
Musselman's ball.
.9 seconds on the clock. Still second quarter. 11 for Trojans, 24 for Appleman Musselman.
Four seconds to Haliski. Haliski out to Watson. And a steal for halftime.
That is time, folks. What a game it was. 11-24 right now. We did really get a comeback for the Trojans. Elena dropped 11 points in the game, and CC King with 2. We're going to now lead it off with the cheerleaders. We are now into halftime. Hello, Trojan viewers. I'm your host, Furkan Siddiqui. We're gonna head into the third and fourth quarter of the second half of the Varsity Girls. Trojans versus Applemen Musselman. Can't wait how this game is gonna be. It's pretty hype right now. It's 11 points for the Trojans, 24 for the Applemen Musselman. We're gonna go into the third quarter. We are now heading into gameplay. It is Trojans ball. Watson passes it into Brooklyn. Brooklyn into Elena Bishop. Bishop to Watson. Watson to Haliski. Haliski to Watson. Watson to Bishop. Bishop does not get the shot. Beckett with the ball. Passes it to Hall. Hall in for the layup. Foul. Number 22 got injured badly on the face. We're gonna leave it now into gameplay. Number 13, Hall, going in for her first shot. Shoots. One final shot. Trojans gets the defensive rebound, passes it to Watson. Watson passing it to Haliski. Haliski to Cece. And foul. Shooting foul. Going in for the 2 foul shots for Cece King. First shot. Final shot. Players getting ready for their rebound. Shoots. It is no good. It is air ball. Musselman's ball. Mayaru passing it to McDonald. McDonald passes it to 23 to McDonald. McDonald to Scott. Scott in for the shot. It is no good. We have Namaru passing it to Hall. Hall to 23, long pass to Scott. Scott to 4. 4 to Scott. Scott passes it back to McDonald. McDonald gets in for the layup. First point of the third quarter. Elena gives it to Evans. Evans passes it to Cece. Cece in for the shot. It is no good. Defensive rebound. And that is That is a pushing foul. And we have 22, Beckard, substituting for number 23. Hopefully, she is fine. Beckard passing it into McDonald. Beckard passing it to 22, 22 to Scott, Scott to Beckard. Beckard in for the three, air ball, it is no good. Trojans ball. Got Haliski passing it in. Haliski passes it to Watson. It is Trojans ball. Haliski passes it to Watson. Watson to Bishop. Bishop in for the three. And it is good. 14 points dropped for Elena Bishop. Got Donald passing it to Beckard. Beckard makes another three for the game. Haliski with the ball. And that is Musselman's ball from Haliski's foot, getting out of the out of bounds corridor. We got one substituting for Hall. Beckard passing it in to Scott. Bishop with the steal, and that is foul for the pushing foul. It is Trojans ball. Got Watson passing it in. Watson passes it down to Bishop. Bishop to Watson. Watson passes it to Bishop. Bishop to Watson. Watson to Evans. Evans in the top position. Passes it to Watson. Watson to Bishop. Bishop in for the shot. It is no good. Haliski with the offensive rebound. Passes it down to Watson. And that is pushing foul. Trojans ball. We have Haliski passing it in to Watson. Watson passes it down to Bishop. Bishop to Watson. Watson to Haliski. And that is Trojans ball. Haliski passing it into Watson. Watson to Bishop. Bishop in for the shot. It is no good. We have Beckard passing it into 1-1 to McDonald. McDonald in for the three. It is no good. Scott fell hard on the floor. And number 3 and 12, Elena Bishop, fell on the ground hard too. We now have Loyal Watson tying her shoes. Watson passes it down to Bishop. Off, gets the steal with number 4, McDonald. McDonald passes it down to Hadres. Hadres to 22, 22 to 1. 1 to McDonald. McDonald in for the three. It is no good. Hadres with the rebound. It is still no good. Jump ball. It is Musselman's ball. Becker passing it in. Becker gets it to McDonald. McDonald to 1 to Beckard. Beckard in for the three. It is no good. And out of bounds on Haliski. 2 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock for the third quarter. Beckard passing it into McDonald. McDonald's in for the three. It is no good. Beckard with an offensive rebound. Passes it down to Hadres. Hadres to 1 to McDonald. McDonald in for the two. It is no good. Foul. It was a pushing foul. On CC King. Hopefully she is not injured. She is going in for a 2 foul shots. Let's see how this goes. First shot. It is no good. CC King in for the second shot. Shoots. It is good. Musselman's ball. We have 22 passing it in to McDonald. McDonald's to one. One to McDonald's. McDonald's in for the shot. It is no good. Jump ball. It is Trojans ball. Watson patted it in. 22 with the steal. Gets it for the lay. It is no good. 22 passes it to 11. And does not make the shot. Foul. Shooting foul on number 22, Beckard. She's going to go in for 2 foul shots. Shoots. It is good for her first shot. Beckard, the second. It is good. Trojans ball. Watson passes it, bounce passes it to Bishop, and that is travel on the Trojans. Appleman, Musselman ball. 1 minute, 57 seconds on the clock. 14 for Trojans, 31 for Musselman. 3 fouls on Trojans, 5 fouls on Musselman. Beckman passes it down to Hall. Hall to McDonald's. McDonald's for the 3. It is no good. Foul on CC King. Trojans ball. Elena Bishop going in for a 2 foul shots. First shot. It is no good. Kellogg substituting for number 11 on Musselman's side. Bishop's second shot. Players getting ready for a rebound. Defensive rebound by Beckard. Beckard passes it down to McDonald's. McDonald's in for the 3. Swish and one. The Musselman's crowd goes wild for that 3-pointer. Bishop passing it to Watson. Watson to Bishop. Bishop passes it to Watson. Watson passes it to Brooklyn. Steal and foul on Elena Bishop. Musselman's ball. Passes it to McDonald's. McDonald's passes it to Kellogg. Kellogg to Hodges. Hodges to Beckard, and foul. It was no good for Beckard. Beckard going in for 2 foul shots. First shot. Second shot. And it is another good shot for the Musselman. Watson passes it to Bishop. Bishop to Watson. Watson to Bishop. Foul. Holding foul on Elena Bishop. Elena Bishop going in for 2 foul shots. First shot, it is no good. Second shot. Defensive rebound by 10. Kellogg passing it to Hall. Hall passes it to McDonald. McDonald's over the 3. It is no good. Beckett gets the save. Passes it to McDonald's. 43 seconds on the clock. McDonald loses the 3-pointer. We have Evans with the ball. Passes it to Watson. Watson passes it to Brooklyn. Brooklyn passes it to Watson. 4 with the steal. In for the lay. It is no good. Shooting foul on number 4, McDonald's. She's gonna go in for a 2 foul shot. 24.9 seconds on the clock. 14 for Trojans. 36 for the Musselmans. First shot, swish, and it is good for the Musselman. 4 in for the final shot. Shoots. It's Trojans ball. Watson passing it to Brooke. Brooke to Watson. Watson to Brooke. Brooke to Watson. Watson passes it to Evans. Evans over the 2. It is no good. Evans gets the rebound. Passes it to Cece, but does not get the layup. McDonald's with the ball. McDonald's in for the layup. It is no good. And that is foul. 1.5 seconds on the clock of the 3rd quarter. CC King in for her first foul shot. Shoots. It is no good. Holiski with the offensive rebound. And that is time, Trojan viewers. We're going to move into the 4th quarter. Of the Varsity JV ladies versus the Trojans and Musselman. 14 points for the Trojans and 37 points for Musselman. It's a tight game. Last quarter. Great cheerleading by the cheerleaders. We are now back to gameplay. It is Trojans, Musselman on the court. Final quarter, 6 minutes on the clock. Game starts. Becker passes it into McDonald. McDonald's to 22, does not make the shot. Bishop with the defensive rebound. 4 with the steal, goes in for the layup, and it is good for the first point of the fourth quarter. Ba to Elena, Ba with the ball again. Ba passes it to Smoko. Smoko behind the back. 4 with another steal, goes in for the layup, and another successful and one layup made by number 4 McDonald's. Ba passes it to Bishop, Bishop to Ba. Ba up as point guard. Passes down to Smoko. Smoko passes it to Ba. Ba to Elena. Elena to Smoko. Behind the back. Passes it to Elena. She saves the ball. And that is foul. 2 foul shots. Pushing foul. Becker to pass it in to number 4, McDonald's. McDonald's to Becker. That is out of bounds on the Trojans. Musselman's ball gets to the 4. Passes it to 22. 22 with a successful three-pointer. Ba passes it into Elena. Elena to Ba. Ba passes it, Smoko, but goes right through her legs. The bounce pass was a fail. Musselman's ball. Becker passes it to McDonald's. McDonald's in for the 3. It is no good. We have Hall with the rebound. Passes it to 4. 4 to Becker. Kaylin almost with the rebound. 21 gets the ball, passes it to Becker. Becker in for another swish. What a point scored by Becker. Yeah, Ball with the ball. Jump ball, and that is Musselman's possession. Number 11 substituting, and Watson substituting for Ba. In for the court. Trojans ball. Smoko passes it. Oh, Watson's supposed to Smoko, but before he gets the steal, goes in for the layup. It is no good. And foul. It was an holding foul. Watson passes it in to Elena to Watson to Smoko. 2-3 defense formation with the Musselman. We have Elena with the ball. Shoots. It is no good. 5 with the ball. Passes it down. 4 with another steal. Once again, goes in for the lay. McDonald's is on a roll right now for the Musselman. We have Watson passing it in. Kaylin to Smoko, and that is travel. It is Musselman's ball. 11, Morayo passing it in. Morayo to Hall. Hall to Kellogg. And that is travel on the Musselman, number 10, Kellogg. Holiski substituting for Elena Bishop. Watson passes it in from the sidelines. Holiski with the ball. Holiski passes it to Watson. That is out of bounds on the Musselman and Trojans ball. Watson passed it into Smoko. Smoko to Holiski. Holiski to Watson. Watson to Smoko. Smoko passes it to Watson. Out of bounds on Musselman. Trojans ball. Watson passes it in to Holiski. Holiski to Watson. Great defense by number 11, Murillo. We have Watson with the ball. Passing it to Holiski. Holiski to Watson. Watson to Holiski, back to back. Holiski to Smoko. Smoko passes it to Evans. Evans in for the 2. It is no good. 5 gets it to Kellogg. Kellogg to Hall. Hall in for the layup. That was out of bounds of the Trojans. Appleman's ball. Kellogg. Passing it in. Kellogg gets it to Willie. Watson with the ball. Watson drives that, lays, no good. Trojans ball. Watson passes it in to Holiski. Holiski gets it to Watson. Watson to Holiski. Holiski passes it to Watson. Watson to Evans. Evans does not make the shot. Olivia Campbell with the ball. Passes it to Holiski, but out of bounds on the Trojans. Appleman's Musselman's ball. I got Hall with the ball. Tween. Going in for that layup. It is not successful. Offensive rebound with Smoko. But is Musselman's ball. Kellogg passing it in to Hall. Hall in for the 3. It was so close, but it's no good. Foul. Kellogg passes it in once again. Kellogg passes it to number 5. 5 in for the shot, and it is good. Smoko passes it. Watson passes it into Holiski. Holiski to Smoko. Smoko in for the three. It is no good. They have Evans with Watson. Watson in for the three. It is still no good. We have 5 with a defensive rebound. Holiski with the steal. Hall with the steal. And that is Trojans balls now. Watson passes it to Holiski. Holiski to Watson again. Holiski in for the shot. It is no good. We have 5, and that is travel on Musselman. Trojans ball. 51 seconds strictly on the clock. 50 points scored for the Musselmen, 14 points scored for Trojans. Holiski with the ball, passes it to Watson. Watson in for Evans, it is no good. Musselman's ball. Kellogg passes it to Hall. Hall, swing. Passes it to Kellogg. Kellogg to Hall. Hall in a tight position, goes for the three. It is no good. Defensive rebound by Watson. Watson in for the drive layup, and it is good. 16 points now for the Trojans. 7 seconds on the clock. Hall with the ball. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is time, ladies and gentlemen. That gives you with the Musselman winning both games, varsity and JV. 16 for home side, 50 for Musselman, 2 fouls for Trojans, 1 foul for Musselman. This was a great game overall and a very hype game for the Lady Trojans versus the Lady Musselman. I'm your host, Furkan Siddiqui. I hope you have a good night. Our next game will be next Monday night. I'm your broadcaster, Furkan Siddiqui.